Please, God, please, will you advocate for more Native American land management practices, because we are screwing our environment all up. Native Americans have been observing their bioregions for thousands of years, and they clearly understand the importance of biocultural diversity because for generations they have witnessed firsthand the interactions between biological diversity and cultural diversity. They understand the importance of ecological keystone species like wolves and beavers, which are ecosystem engineers, because they know that these keystone species affect the health of entire ecological niches through trophic cascades, which are a series of complex and layered interactions that affect food webs. Knowledge of all these trophic interactions and their ecological implications is a central aspect of aboriginal cultures that's known as traditional ecological knowledge. Now, this is a type of indigenous science, and it's this indigenous science that has enabled Native Americans to effectively manage their landscapes in sustainable ways for thousands of years. However, our dominant culture has restricted Native American land management practices while replacing those effective traditional methods with our own much less effective land management practices. Native Americans used to use things like fire to manage their landscapes. However, when they conducted their controlled burns, they would do it during cool times of the year. They would use low-intensity fires, and they would get much better results. However, when CAL FIRE does their controlled burns, they do it during the middle of summer. Why, on God's green earth, would you set a fire in the middle of July in a state that's been faced with drought for close to a decade? That makes absolutely no sense to me. That's ridiculous. So it's no wonder that California has been plagued by so many wildfires in recent years. So since we obviously have no idea what the heck we're doing when it comes to managing the environment, then why don't we advocate for more indigenous land management programs so that Native Americans can use their vast amounts of traditional ecological knowledge to help us with our own ecological restoration efforts. This is something that they're doing more of in Australia, where they're asking their Aboriginal populations to help them manage the landscape better. So when you have a chance to vote, write a letter, protest, or advocate, please push for more indigenous land management practices and programs before we push our environment over the edge. Thank you very much.